Want to see what the new 2018 to 2019 Funshine Express curriculum looks like this year? Well, stay tuned for an unboxing. Hey guys, Sarah here from Work Life Glue, where we glue work and life together one piece at a time. And one big piece of our life is daycare, as I am a childcare provider in our home to up to 10 kids. And I am super duper excited because I just got our Funshine Express September box plus all of like the teacher pack resources for the whole year, and I'm so excited to dig into it. I have not looked inside yet, but I just wanted to let you guys know, if you're interested more in Funshine Express, I have a whole other video on it, but this video should help as well. And before I even begin, if you decide you want to try out Funshine Express, if you are a new customer, you can call in to place your first order to try it out and get $30 off. So that can really help you try it out for a month to see if you like it. I also received $30, try to be really transparent with you guys. So it really did help me this year. I still paid a lot of money for this, but it did help to share with you guys. You got to try it out, and then I get some money as well. So thank you all who have done that, and I really hope you liked it. If you did use the code and got the $30 off, please talk about it in the comments. Let me know what you liked, and if you're going to continue using it. So what I love about it is that it's all inclusive. It has tons of ideas. It has a plan for every single day. It gives me all the craft supplies that I need. It's relatively affordable, and what I also really love is that I take advantage of the early bird discount in the summer. I team up with a few other providers. It gets shipped to that one provider, but we get a good rate because we're all going in on it together, and then they divide it up and we go pick up our box and it's ready for us. So I really love the cost savings for that, and so I buy for a whole year. Yeah, should be good. I'm really excited to share everything inside. So let's just jump right in and see what's inside. So I'm just gonna go through and kind of organize it before I show you, just so that this video can make more sense. Okay, so I have everything laid out. I don't know what every single thing is. I didn't get the teacher pack last year, and I'm really glad I did this year because I just feel like I was missing out, but I did get it the year before, but I was still kind of new to daycare and I didn't fully take advantage, but I did also have a lot of other younger kids. So I'm just gonna jump right in to show you, and I'm kind of gonna be figuring this out because they do change things up every year as well. So this is what the teacher pack looks like. Let's dive right in. That is another thing I really like, that they always have a sheet that like labels everything. So here is the September curriculum guide. So you'll get one of these every month. It says the themes for this month are hello and goodbye, and then apples everywhere. And so if you open it up, it gives you some display ideas for your daycare, as well as sign language skills, word wall, kind of gives you an overview of what you'll be talking about. There's concept maps for each theme, and then there's center activity ideas if you do centers, which is really cool. For each theme, it gives you a book list, which I think I might send to my librarian, because I also have, our local library brings me books every month, and I can send them the theme, and so they can give me books, and I can also even take a picture of this and send it to her, and she can maybe get some of those books for me. And then it just says, this month contains bonus music movement cards to use throughout the month. Okay, so each day, wow, okay, it did feel bigger. Every day seems to have 3 pages, whereas before it only had 2, which is kind of cool. So every day it says how to start the day. This particular day has a greeting and welcome, calendar time, weather observation, daily review, pledge of allegiance, which I think is new. I don't remember seeing that. Then it's got daily basics, number, color, or shape, alphabet fun, movement, sticky tags. So there's movement cards, song and rhyme cards. I love this because I don't think they have that before. And then story time, introduction to story time. And I really like it because it's structuring it that this is the start of the school year, and I'm gonna do that. Over the summer, we kind of take a break from all this stuff. And then there's 2 more pages for the first day. So there's discuss and do, which is what I usually do at circle time. So you talk about the new theme, things to do, more things to do, sign language you can include there. It gives you language and literacy, so you put up the September word wall. There's social studies with the daily calendar, and then creative arts. This is the craft. So this part's a lot bigger. Normally it's a much smaller, and I don't remember it being in color. At least not the craft part. I may be wrong, but I feel like there's a lot more color in here. And then there's also a math section. So this is really cool. And there's a notes section. And then there's also an end your day section. So the cool thing is for the day, it tells you, or for each section, especially if you're not using every section, it tells you what things from the kit to pull out, and then any suggested materials to use that you would already have, like a dry erase marker, tape, children's books, all kinds of things. So, oh my gosh, this is making me so excited. So they have that for every single day. So that is the curriculum guide. I'm really liking the changes they made there. What else is in here? Okay, so they've got number cards, which look like this. You can use them this way or this way. I like to hang these on the wall too. They're really great to keep over the years, so you can have different materials. So we have 1, 2, and 3. And then it looks like just some pictures of plants, and I'm sure they tell you, oh, because it's apple trees. Okay, so it's got the bud, it's got the flower, and then it's got the apples on the tree and then picked. So that's pretty cool, like a sequence of events. We've got the different physical activity cards and then the songs on the back, which is really, really cool. I love this. These would be great to keep too, just for like ideas of different activities to do over the years and songs. I love this. Oh my gosh, this is, wow. There's so many. This is so cool. I think this is for all the months, I want to say. Maybe not. No, it's just for September. Oh my goodness. So there's 44 different, half of them are physical and health things, and half of them are songs and creative arts. This is so cool. I love these because you could just take them with you outside. You don't have to take the curriculum book, and you can have the song way up high in the apple tree. This is really, really cool. I am kind of obsessed with this. Okay, let's see what else is in here. So every month you get a book, which is something I really, really love. So this one's If You're Happy and You Know It. Oh, cool. There's all kinds of things. Point your toes, touch your nose, stretch your arms. This is a great like movement and music together. Oh my gosh, this is so cool, you guys. Okay, pre-planned daily calendar. So you could hang this up just as like an overview, which is really nice. And then here they have a materials list. So it says basic supplies to keep on hand. And then it says for each day, if you're following the days on here, it says any extra things you need, which is so cool. So you don't even have to go into the curriculum guide and read each day to know what things to corral. So you could just look at this for the week and say, okay, I need poster board index cards, safety cones, hula hoops, I need crew socks. This is really, really cool. I'm loving that they have that. Okay, for the weather board, here we have September, or no, what is this? So September, oh, I think you can break these off. So here we have September to hang up, and then they have different kinds of artwork. So here it's showing watercolor, and I'm sure they integrate that into the curriculum as well. Here it says I am kind, and then these usually go along with a game, which I'm sure is in there as well. So our word wall words, we have greeting, classroom, apples and trees. They're perforated, so you can put them on there. These probably all go with a game as well. And these we have different movements, toe touch, side bends, arm circles, windmills, jumping jacks, and run in place. And then we have, Oh, these go along with the letters. So these are all A words, B words, and C words, which is cool. They're perforated, so you can punch them out and hang them up or laminate them or whatever you want. Sure, this is a game. You can cut this or punch this out and it makes a cube, and then there's different vehicles. Ooh, preschool rules to hang up. Here's a tree. And I don't know what all these are for. I'd have to actually go into the curriculum to see the suggestions. But this is all the stuff that comes with the teacher pack. And then here, this is cool. So it shows a backpack and then a bunch of different things, which maybe you have to figure out like what would go in your backpack. I'm not really sure what those are for, but that's pretty cool. And then here we have the 2 red apples. That's cool, so you can do this along with a rhyme. And then here's a game board that probably goes along with those other things. Back to school. Place markers on the home, roll the cube, and move the markers along the path. So that must go with this, I'm guessing. Okay, so that's everything in the teacher pack. So many goodies. I can't wait to learn what they're all for and how they would suggest you use them. This is so cool. Some other things I got are this card keeper box. So this is really cool. So it's really well made, strong cardboard. Let's see if I can figure out how to do this. Cool, so it makes this box with Velcro, and then there are dividers here to put in here. So, okay. So I think these are for the whole year. So you can put them in each area. So there's hello, goodbye, apples everywhere. So I think that you would put these in there, right? And then there's a place for counting cards, which would be these, right? And then also the sequence cards. So these, so that's really cool. I love that they're including that now. So you can have everything in one spot. Really well organized. Okay, moving on now that I've rambled enough about that. Okay, so this year, every month you get journals for however many kids you signed up for. So these are the journals. They are super cute. I like that they're doing lots of different colors than just one. On the front, you can write the child's name. And this is cool because it will fit the theme, it looks like. And then on the back, they usually have a maze or some kind of activity. So here you have to get the worm to the center of the apple. And then I love these. So this is the same as last year. You can have the child practice printing their name, how they are feeling. So they're practicing emotions and drawing and face parts and things like that. There's a weather page. There's the color red, so they can color different things that are red. And then this looks pretty similar to how it was last year. So the letters have a page, which is cool, and then a little activity, the shape, the numbers, and then at the end, discuss how the child gets to preschool each day. And they can draw a picture going to school. And then drawing apples on the tree, and then just free writing. So very similar to how it was last year, but if you're not familiar, that's what's in those. And these are cool. The pages are also perforated, so you can rip them out if you want, or you can keep it all in this and then keep it throughout the year, or send them home at the end of the month, however you want to do it. I like that there's options there. And then every month you get a newsletter to send home to the kids. That kind of gives an overview of what they'll be learning about, some activities for at home so that their learning can continue. There's a nursery rhyme that goes along with the nursery rhyme they're learning, books that they could check out, some things to cook, singing songs, and then I could also write in any reminders there. I do my own newsletter, but I also hand this out, so I don't usually use that spot, but good to have. So now I just want to kind of take you guys through what some of the crafts look like, so you kind of get a sense. So, for example, here's a back to school backpack. I'm not gonna open all these up, but I'll show you guys what a couple of them look like. So, it says there's teal paper, which is this. There are paper bags, which are these. Library pockets. It's cool. There's these different little pockets with a little label thing on the front. Stickers. So there's a bunch of stickers that are like different school materials on them. And then that's it. So then it also said suggested materials would be scissors, glue, tape, writing tools, crayons, or markers. And then it also usually will tell you how to adapt this for younger learners, which I typically do. If I have a couple 2-year-olds, I just include them as well. So it says assist children with printing their names. Seeing their names in print will help them learn to identify letters in their names. Help with assembly as needed. So just to give you guys an example, you have the craft materials, and then this goes with September 11th on page 26 of this book. So this is what the craft will look like after they put it together, and it gives you the instructions on here. So basically they're making like a little pretend backpack. So there you go, that's one of the crafts. And all of the crafts usually are helping them develop skills as well, writing, fine motor skills. Sometimes it's like sequencing, counting. So they're really targeting a lot of stuff. I forgot to mention there are also these shape punch outs. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but they're 3 circles of varying sizes. Usually you use these during like circle time in a few different ways, and then you usually turn them into a craft. I don't know if you do that this month because I'm just looking at everything for the first time. But another cool one I want to look at, there's this freestyle art. I'll show you guys page 35. Oh cool, so it's you're doing chalk on blue paper, and so it's showing them, it says it's important to offer many art opportunities that allow a child to focus on art exploration and technique rather than creating a craft. Invite children to use provided materials at their level of capability. My kids love doing these freestyle arts. So it actually comes with chalk, which is really cool. They're the big sticks, which is really cool because then I can just add them to my chalk collection when I'm done with this. And then the blue paper. And then let's look at just one more to give you guys kind of an idea. Oh, it's cool. They have a grandparent gift in here. A hug for you. We'll look at this orchard tree. So September 20th, page 48 in here. Oh cool, so it's a little tree with like an actual 3D tree. So there are these trees the kids can cut out, or you can cut them out for them. These little palms that are the apples, which is cute. And then there are brown, oops, I don't know if it must be this brown paper for the tree trunk. Oh, cool. So actually you're painting with these, so I had it wrong. So you are turning this into like a paintbrush, and they're gonna dab this in different colored paint and then paint on the apples, which is cool. I've done this before, but it's cool that it comes with these, and then you can always keep a lot of these things you can keep and use later, like the clothespins. I really like that about this curriculum. Yeah, and then you could like put them on a shelf or send them home, however you want to do it. But so those are just some examples of the crafts. So guys, future Sarah popping in here today because I was editing this video and I realized that I never had the starter pack for the teacher pack. You get the teacher pack every month with things for that month, but there's a whole starter set that you get that goes through for the whole year that you kind of need for the other stuff to work, and I didn't have that. If you pay for the whole year, I do believe it is free. It was for me, but you can buy it separately for $20. So I'm going to quickly take you through what that set has. It was an error on the part of the people I team up with to get this order with, not Funshine. The person had it at their house and forgot to put it in my box. So let's just jump right into what's in here. So it looks like this. It's just a bunch of stuff to start off for the whole year. So it has a welcome to Funshine Express little sheet with a starter pack. So it says what's included in the starter pack. This is the stuff that I'm talking about right here. The teacher pack I went over, and the children's pack I already went over. But here's what's included just in the starter pack. It says there's a new getting started guide, a new continuum poster, a weather display, new Spanish cards, color and shape display, new concept cube with activity cards, and now all in the starter pack are the A to Z alphabet and sign language displays. I love this feature. In the past, Funshine, if you had the teacher pack, would send out like ABC for your wall. Every month you'd just get the letters you're talking about. Now they send all of the letters at the start, which I really like, and then every month they just send some pictures to go along with it, like those cards I showed you before with like astronaut. I can't remember the others, but the words that start with those letters, but you have all the letters for the whole year up front, which is helpful too because I lost some of mine before, and so it's nice to just have them all right away instead of getting a few every month. So let's jump in and see what these actually look like. So there's the getting started guide. This is cool. Little welcome, talking about the educational structure. Ages 0 to 3 for buttercups, which I don't order. It says what the kit contains. Age 3 to 5, I think it's just giving you some tips and ideas. That's really cool, I'll look at that later. Here we have our weather chart. So we have today's weather is, we have a picture of the season, the temperature gauge over here, and then, oh, and then we'll do a weather pattern. So that must be what this is for. So these, I will cut out, and then you can put them on here so you can see if it was like sunny, rainy, snowy, sunny, rainy, or whatever. And then there are the different seasons here. So I'll probably add Velcro or something to those so that they stick really well to this. And it comes with these tabs to mark, you know, which weather, type of weather it is, and which, I'm supposed to go this way, which temperature. So that's cool. We also have a calendar here, just a blank calendar, and so this will be kind of like the theme for all of the months. I guess like a kind of like a construction theme. I can write in the date, today's date, tomorrow's date, and then every month you get these cards to add. Every day you add a new card for the date. And then here is the color, shape, and number display. So you place, every month you get new colors, and or every month, or do I get them right away? No, I get them right now. So I have all of them here, but every month it's different color, shape, and number. So let's say it's purple, I will punch this out and put the purple thing here. I also have the numbers, which are signs, so I'll pop that one out and put it there depending on whichever one we're talking about. And then for shapes, I'll take the shape out and put that here. So that's really cool. Also in here is, let's see, all of like the standards, it looks like, and broken down by category, like social studies, math, language literacy, and so on. Here we have a word wall sign that will go above all the word wall words that come every month. And then there's some special helper signs you can turn into necklaces. This goes with this cube, which I don't know how to use yet. I'll have to look into this, but you put the colors in there, I believe. Or there's also numbers, so you could probably use it like a die, I'm guessing. Don't really know yet. And then here are things for your wall. So we have all the different colors. We've got shapes, and then here we have the actual letters like I was talking about. You can punch out and put on your wall. Oh, and I like that it shows the sign language. Oh, I love that because I often forget. So it shows the sign for each letter as well as one picture to go along with that letter. So super duper cool. And I love these because even if you don't want the teacher pack every year, if you get it for 1 year, then you have these things to reuse if you want. You could just keep all this and reuse it. Granted, they always are adding new things and it won't necessarily fit perfectly, but that is an option. And then there is one just like little overview of all the letters, which is cool. so that's everything in there. Glad I had that because I was like, something seems like it's missing. So that was everything in the starter pack for the beginning of the year, and then I showed you everything you get, you know, for like each month. Okay, so that's everything that came in the September box, but I also want to show you one other thing I purchased. This year I was talking to someone at Funshine about alphabets, and they said they're not doing a specific A, B, C, D, E, F, G alphabet craft every month for each letter, which they've done in the past, and I really like them. The kids look forward to them, and I've been wanting to and just never did it any other year. I want to turn them into a book. So instead of having it in the monthly, and you're still getting lots of other projects and integrations of the letters into your curriculum, they're just not having a specific little craft for each letter. But I still want to do that. So they still still sell these separate kits that you can buy that are the alphabet. So there's this touch and texture alphabet book. So it's what I've been wanting to do in a book form. And basically there are each kit is for 4 kids. So I got 2 kits so that I have enough for 8 kids. And so inside there is a cutout on each letter with the actual letter on there. And then there's different things inside of different textures that you'll glue on and do, which is really, really cool. So that way I'll just integrate these along with our curriculum. And then at the end of the year, they'll have a book with all the letters, and they created it, which I think is really, really cool. And then we can, you know, throughout the year go in and they can sing the song up until that, you know, as far as we've gotten. And we could even also put like a little picture of something that starts with that letter if we wanted. But yeah, this is really cool that they sell as a separate thing. So I need to go clean all this up. I hope this was a really good overview for you guys. If you're not sure what Funshine Express contains, it is like my heart's on fire. I'm so excited for this year. I love the changes they've made to the curriculum guide. It's more spread out. There's a lot more detail, and I love that I got the teacher pack this year so I can fully use everything. Let me know if you guys use Funshine Express in the comments, and like I said, if you call and say that Sarah at Work Life Glue sent you, they will know who I am and they will give you $30 off if you want to try out a month for yourself. So I'd highly encourage you guys to take advantage of that if you're kind of on the fence or just want to see how your kids do with it. If you like this video and want me to do a plan with me video, make sure you give it a thumbs up so I know you're interested. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye guys.